pouring your heart into the game, only to have it decided by questionable calls. LSU fans are outraged, Kim Mulkey is biting her tongue, and South Carolina stands tall in a game that has left everyone talking. Was it skill or officiating bias? This wasn't just another Friday game, it was a collision of two powerhouse programs, LSU, riding the high of a flawless 5-0 SEC run, and South Carolina, defending champions determined to protect their crown. The anticipation was electric, the stakes monumental. Dawn Staley herself called it a rivalry, and when these teams meet, the intensity is unmatched. But beneath the surface of that sold-out crowd and national spotlight lurked a deeper narrative, one that goes beyond basketball. Fans left wondering, are the Tigers playing two opponents, South Carolina and the referees? Let's just say, the referees weren't exactly the MVPs of the night, unless inconsistency is a stat we're counting now. The game began with a thrilling back and forth. LSU's energy on the boards was undeniable. They grabbed a staggering 28 offensive rebounds. And yet, despite dominating second-chance opportunities, the Tigers' shooting woes, a mere 29.9% from the field, left them scrambling for points. On the other end, South Carolina's defensive intensity forced 17 turnovers, turning them into 22 points. But then came the tipping point, officiating. LSU attempted just 9 free throws to South Carolina's 26. Frustration boiled over as fans flooded social media. How is that not a foul? And these refs aren't giving LSU a chance. The crucial moment came when Anissa Morrow fouled out in the final minute, and Flau'jae Johnson, LSU's leading scorer, picked up her fourth foul with 7 minutes left. It wasn't just the scoreboard working against LSU, it felt like the whistle was too. At this point, even the basketball was probably wondering, am I next? But here's the twist. This isn't the first time Kim Mulkey and her Tigers have faced this kind of scrutiny. From last season's controversial loss to South Carolina to persistent foul trouble plaguing their key players, the question remains, are LSU's losses about their play or a bigger issue in NCAA officiating? Despite the frustration, LSU didn't let the adversity go unanswered. They held South Carolina's star Chloe Kitts to just 7 points and restricted their opponents to an abysmal 1-4-5 in the paint during the first half. These were glimpses of resilience, a refusal to back down even when the odds and the calls seemed stacked against them. Kim Mulkey has chosen not to dwell publicly on the officiating this time. Instead, she's focusing on growth. We're learning, we're building, and this team has so much more to give, she emphasized post-game. For LSU fans, the frustration lingers, but it's also a call to action. This team is far from done. The rivalry with South Carolina is heating up, and the next chapter promises to be even more explosive. What's next for the Tigers? So if you love this video, then hit the like button and subscribe the channel for more news. Love you, gang.